Hello, and welcome to this short video on Cinahl Complete. My name is Cotton Coslet. I am the Nursing and Public Health Librarian here at Cal State Fullerton. And this is going to be a very short video, mostly because I'm planning on recording a more formal one later, but they just made a lot of changes to Cinahl Complete, and I know that many of you are using this, so I want to have something up that reflects what it looks like right now. So, always mentioned, if I'm conducting research in medicine or health sciences or healthcare research, I don't typically start in one search. It generally features way too many other results. I choose to go to our nursing databases, and to do that, I can select databases and nursing. And look at that, right at the top, we see Cinahl Complete. Now, if you're not familiar with Cinahl Complete, it is a nursing and allied health database, as we can see right here. And it is a fantastic place to begin your research, especially in topics for nursing. And if you're used to using Cinahl, this is where you probably kind of get a little bit nervous because this doesn't look anything like it used to. This is the biggest update this database has had since I can remember. So it is a little bit alarming to see it this way. We're used to having all the limiters be over here, and now they're focusing more on how we can sign in and use our accounts. I'm not really going to focus on any of that right now. Like I said, I'm keeping this really short and trying to work with you here. So I am writing a paper, and I've decided it's going to be about school nursing and health promotion via exercise. So when I'm conducting a search like this, I like to split my topic up into the major components or topics, and then I put one of them on each one of these lines. So I might start with school nursing. And because there's an autocomplete, I can use that to select school nursing or school nurse, because I think both of those are valuable. And then I'm on to the next one. And I might try health promotion. And on the third one, maybe exercise. And once again, it gives me physical fitness or physical activity. All of those work for me, so I can include those too. Now, as I mentioned, the limiters are no longer here. They're under our search window right here. They will be moved somewhere else after we conduct a search, but we might just say, well, I want everything to be peer-reviewed. I want to be able to read everything I find in the full text, and I want everything to be a research article. I'm picking these because, well, I know you're generally being asked to find peer-reviewed research articles, and I assume you want to be able to read the whole things, so full text is selected for now. And I also might say I only want results from the last 5 years, since that is often what you are looking for. Now, when I can conduct a search, I get back 17 results, and I will tell you right now that is not a large number. If you get back 17, you might not find what you're looking for. So it is one of those things where you might consider changing your search terms, you might consider changing how you're searching, et cetera, et cetera. But let's just take a look at what this does now. When I look at these results, I just see access options. That means if I click on this, it's going to give me either, in this case, the option to view this as a PDF. And this PDF, as we see, it is an original research report. This is how it appeared in the Journal of School Nursing. So we can certainly download this from here using this link. That is the PDF version. If I click on the HTML version, the online full text, we get a slightly altered version of this. Now, there's really not much of a difference other than the formatting. You can see the table doesn't look as clean, but in this case, I now have a table of contents over here. So if I'm really focusing just on the methods, I can do that very easily. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It just really depends on your preferences. So that's really how you're going to access these specific articles, through access options. There's also a feature to generate AI insights. And this can be really neat because it does give you a little bit of a summary of what this paper is doing and what it has found. However, as with anything, as with this disclaimer below, you can see these are not guaranteed to be accurate. So do not put too much emphasis on using the Generate AI Insights, especially because we only have 17 articles. So that really probably isn't necessary. Now, another thing I can do, if I choose to save this, I want to save this for later, I can click Save. Here's the thing. If it saves, it's saving it in your EBSCO account. If that's not where you want to save it, what you need to do is add to a project or download it so you can work with it later. If you do want to use an account, that's perfectly fine. It's free. It is not the same thing as your library account. It is a different account. I just want to be very clear on that because I know this is going to be an issue. One other feature that I do want to show you before we're finished is the Pico search. Yes, now Cinahl has the option for a Pico search. And to get there, I'm going to go up above these search windows over to Pico. And now I can enter in my own Pico question. I believe the P and the I both must be entered. However, the remainders are optional. And so I'm going to enter in my topic, which I've decided to write about Hispanic patients with diabetes, with the intervention being diet therapy and the comparison being current treatment. Now it's going to take me back to this page where we still have the filters showing up beneath us, and I'm going to keep those selected because it doesn't change for this. And when I conduct search, now I'm getting 1,000 results back featuring these three options. From here, if I have 1,000 results, I might choose to go into the filters and say, well, I already have these selected, but I want to look at the subject headings. Because I might see, I don't want to read 1,000 papers, but I'm really interested in the disparities amongst this population and others. So I'm going to click on the 43 more, and I might add in race factors, or healthcare disparities, or health services accessibility. These are all related to socio-demographic factors, which I'm going to select right now. Now, when I click Update Selections, I'm going to get back far fewer results because I have asked specifically to focus on those exact subjects. And now, instead of 1,000, we're at 253, which is still quite a bit. But as you can guess, it's a lot better than 1,000, and we can continue narrowing these down. So as you can see, you can still access these the same way. There's still the AI insights. So it's just another way of conducting this search. All right, that is it for my nickel tour. Like I said, I will be updating this as we move forward to a more formal video, probably a longer video, but I wanted to just get this up here now so you'd have something to work off of. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me by going to our library guide. That is in here under Research Guides and Nursing. And when you go to the nursing guide, you will see there is my head, there is my email, there is my phone number, and this little bookmark allows you to book appointments directly with me using my Calendly link. This is hooked up to my calendar, so it'll tell you exactly when I'm available and when I can meet with you. This video that we're looking at right here will be gone and replaced with the video that you are currently watching by the time you see this. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day. Contact me if I can be of any service to you. Bye-bye.